Wendy. My name is Kendra. How you doing?
Very well, Kendra. How can I help you?
So I've been married for 6 years, and me and my husband just had our first baby girl about 9 months ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So before we were married, he promised me we would have 2 kids, and now he doesn't want any more. My friends think I should trick him and stop taking my birth control. What do you think, Wendy?
I'm embarrassed to say this because I don't like spousal lying. However, men have never been in control of our bodies. We're the ones in control. I'm not going to suggest that you do that, but look into my eyes and tell me what I'm saying. Okay? He promised. Wait, can I just take a quick poll? Clap if you think that she should trick him. My people. Up next, everybody. How do you handle a sassy 2-year-old?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to MB Snippets, and you already know what we do here. It's your boy Welly F and the magnificent J himself, and we're clearly here to just give our think pieces regarding that Wendy Williams video that you just saw. I personally feel like, on my end, I'm gonna kind of keep things short. But before we jump into it, make sure if you want to, you can share this video. Make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, you hit subscribe. You guys know what to do. Show support, show love. But Mr. J, personally for me, bruh, I mean, I think I'm gonna take mine bullet by bullet, because like I said, I just have 3 points that I just want to come across. I just want 3 points, and that's pretty much it. I think my first point is, I think it's a huge problem that this woman is valuing the viewpoints of her friends over her husband's. That's something that bothers me personally, but I've witnessed it time and time again. It doesn't shock me, but that's something that bothers me. Secondly, I don't know if it was just me, but did that woman to you kind of seem like an actress?
I didn't really gather that. I was too outraged to get that far, honestly.
All right. Well, secondly, my second one is the whole my body, my choice thing. Once again, hey, if that's an argument that people want to use for abortions and for keeping children, hey, so be it. But once again, the husband made a choice too with his body. So he's saying, you know, with my sperm, I don't want to have any more kids, promise or not. This is what I'm saying now. And as a man, as an individual, as a human being, I hope that you can respect that I changed my mind. And once again, like I said, his body, his choice as well. My last bullet point is, I was gonna say that this is number 3, right? What was the first? What was the fourth? What are you talking about? What was the first 2?
The actor?
That wasn't a damn point. I was asking you a question.
Oh, I thought that was part of your bullet points. Oh, my fault.
No.
Press on.
Wow. So yeah. I was gonna say that this kind of felt like rape, but honestly, this is called Sperm-Jacking, and it's also called Spurgling, which is a term. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah, Spurgling is basically, obviously, one of the easiest ways to do it is to, behind a man's back, you can go into the dumpster or go into the trash can and get their used condom and do it that way. They actually have sperm injection kits online, I heard, where they can make it even easier. But
they say that to pro athletes all the time, to take the condom with them.
Exactly. And I'm saying this to say, well, even in that sense, it's wrong. It's morally wrong to do something without somebody's consent. And especially when it comes to bringing another life into this world, knowing that person's going to have to be responsible for it as well. Like, it's just a messed up situation altogether. And at the end of the day, like I said, I really felt like those 3 points is all I need to say. But from here on out, I'm gonna piggyback off what you got to say. Oh wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. It said join us. But hey, man, that's it. I'm as outraged as you are. But like I said, for the sake of the snippet, I just felt like I wanted to be brief, and I'm really curious to what everybody else thinks. But go ahead, Jay.
Well, if I am going to have sex with a woman and she has agreed that we are going to use a condom, if midway through I don't have any sensation and I decide to take the condom off, after I take that condom off, I'm in breach of contract. Therefore, she is no longer a willing participant because she agreed to participate under certain circumstances. So for her to say, oh, well, I'm just going to trick him into it, I'm going to stop taking my birth control. No, he agreed to participate in sexual activity with you while you were on the pill. Because in his mind, you both have agreed not to have children. So when you make a decision that's outside of the original decision, you are in breach of contract. So therefore, you need to inform him that you want to have a kid now and you stop taking your birth control, or y'all need to go y'all separate ways. Because if I as a man, if I'm having sex and I say, and I'm in front of a live studio audience, and I say, man, you know what? I like Shorty, but she ain't trying to settle down with me and everything like that. I was thinking about messing her hot girl summer up and putting a baby in her. Ain't gonna be no ha ha he behind that. They gonna look at that man like, say, bro, you done lost your ever loving mind.
Hey, that's a solid point. I like that. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true.
Like you just, and I understand. He said he was gonna give me 2. Now he says he's gonna stop at 1. Okay, since he said he's stopping at 1, the ball is in your court because that's his sperm, his body. So if he's stopping at 1 and you want another one, you gonna have to go outside his means. But to trick him into giving you that other one, oh, I forgot to take my birth control, or I stopped taking my birth control, or whatever the circumstances may be, where is your freaking moral compass? I'm trying to keep this PG. Where is your moral compass at that you're tricking somebody into bringing a new life? And you know what? You bring that new life in, and now you got tension because he didn't want a second child. He thought he did. He got the one. That one wore him out. Now he's like, nah, I can't do 2. But you done tricked him into having 2. Now y'all have tension between each other. And now that there's a tension between the 2, now y'all went from 1 home to 2. And now that there's 2 homes, he got to pay for both of them. Because they're not going to make you pay child support because you decided that you wanted another baby. No, he decided that he wanted both babies. So now he got to pay for both of them.
Hey, man.
This is highway robbery stretched into 18 long years. So I don't care if you call it sperm-jacking, spurglery, a semen heist. I don't care.
Straight up, bro.
What you're doing is wrong, and if you can't talk to this man like a freaking civilized adult and say, I really want another child, and he says no, then it's like, okay, I want this child so bad that I'm willing to sacrifice my relationship, then you need to sacrifice your relationship. Because me, I'm not a person that's going to say, well, you got to put his needs before your own, or he has to put your needs before your own. In this day and age in society, everybody puts their needs first, and if you feel like you need to have another kid, then you need to be getting up and out that marriage.
If that's a breaking point, I'm a firm believer in, if I have principles, I have my values, I'll stick by them as long as I feel like it's healthy for me and you. I don't think that this woman is realizing the overall consequence of doing something against this man's will. Like, it's because it's I look at a marriage as a team. You know me. And I think that in that instance, it's like they see the I in team. Like Kobe said, you don't see I in team, but you see me in that mug. And that's cool and all, but, I mean, you're talking about a life. You're talking about a lifelong decision. You're talking about something that's going against my value at this point, because I value this one child we have, and I really want to put into this one child we already have. And I don't know this man. I don't know if that's why he is saying he doesn't want another child anymore. But the fact of the matter is, this is his vow. This is his stance. This is where he stands right now. And you're basically trying to bully him into doing something he does not believe in at this moment. He may change his mind later, but right now you're trying to bully him into doing something he doesn't want to do, and I'm not a fan of that. I truthfully believe an individual should be able to be an individual within a team, and you guys can come to some type of agreement. And in this particular case, I wouldn't be mad at the man if he ran, because that's when you realize somebody's trying to bully you, and then they're taking the stance of people that ain't even in my marriage. Like, your friends are not in this marriage. Your friend's not gonna take care of this kid.
Wendy Williams ain't coming to bat for you.
It's a big problem, man. It's a big problem. It goes deeper than just this burglary, man. It's crazy, man. It's like you said. Where has the moral compass gone? And it's scary out here, B. Like, it's scary, man.
I'm just not a fan of using people to get what you want.
Nah, never that. Like, if I value what you're doing, if I see what you're doing is beneficial for me and you, and we're a team, cool. But if what you're trying to do it only benefits you, I don't really want to mess with it. And then you're still trying to go against me, man. I'm sorry, that's a problem. Like, you're not gonna always get what you want on a team. I think a lot of people hate to realize that. Right? And like I said, a marriage is a team. Sometimes you can compromise, and if you can't even compromise, that's wild. That's wild.
To me, I'd rather give one child a good life than two children mediocre lives.
Basically, in conclusion, when you're putting your energy into something, and I think I had brought this up when I had asked a question about when people seeking comfort in a relationship and people trying to constantly create that magic. And I really do believe that men kind of have a tunnel vision at times, and they know that once they focus on something, on one thing, they can do it they could be great at it. But then you start having to divide up their attention, it kind of starts to falter. And like I said, maybe this man just really feels like things are going very well with this child, and let's not bring in more while we're doing so great. But then the woman is probably looking at it like, yeah, we're doing so great with this child, let's bring more. So something to think about, man. But I'm glad you cut it short, man, because I know you want to go off. But basically my question to everybody is, have you heard of sperm-jacking or spurgling, and how do you feel about it, honestly? Make sure you leave your comments, and whether it's on Facebook or whatever, but I am really curious to see how people view this. And once again, I don't hate this woman. I just think she's wild. So either way, man, you already know, if we living, we learning, and we really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace.